Yo, 15 minutes. This is the pre-show. Hi. Excuse me. Come here, girl. Yeah. Remember in the 90s, songs used to be like that? Yeah, come here, girl. Yeah. Come here, girl. Oh, man, girl. Come on, girl. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm a little out of it today, but I'm still gonna come to play, yeah. So, I apologize in advance for the dance. Come here, girl. Yeah, come here, girl. Remember that? This is how it used to be. Let me get freaky with you. Remember that? Sorry, I can't get that high note though. I sound more like Keith Sweat than homeboy from I totally forgot what the damn group's name is. But it's all good. 3 minutes, y'all. This is the pre-show. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This is the pre-show. 3 minutes. And I got a headache, so I'ma just power through it. I shoulda took some drugs, but I didn't do it. So I'ma use my power of my Jedi mind tricks to fool my brain that it doesn't hurt itself. Is that how that works? Not too sure. Oh, yeah. Damn, girl. You gotta get the low voice, though. You be like, hey, girl. That's Monster. You know I miss you. You know I did done wrong. I'm sorry, girl. Please come back. Why not think you will never see you cry again? 'Cause you know I messed up, baby. And I know you're better. Sugar, yeah, I could do that. Tell me when will I see you smile again? 'Cause you know I am, baby, and you know fade up, sugar. Those were the songs that we listened to in the 90s. Little Belle Biv DeVoe, never hurt nobody. That girl is poison. They were giving you, PSAs. They're like, yo, her choo-choo is stinky. Don't go there, my friend. Basically, that's what they were saying. Girl, I must warn you, there's something going down in my mind. Situation is serious. You're running out of time. I don't know. It's oh so deadly if you don't put a rubber on your pee-pee. That's how the worlds go, right? The worlds? I don't remember them. But it was fun. Back in the day. With your boy, Ricky, and the other two. Mike, Ricky, and Ron. Ron, there he is. Wow. Oh, that's a little loud too. In my ear. But it's good for y'all. I guess I'll start now. Why not? Let's start 10 seconds early. Where's the button? Where's the button? Where is the button? Ooh. What up, y'all? It's the R9cast, the official by edition Concord Crystal Super Dope Show for Reservoir9.com, representing allgames.com. I am Stephen D. Gibson, aka SG, aka Electron Bandit, aka I do have a headache. I said that earlier. I haven't got a headache. I woke up with a headache, and sometimes you wake up with a headache. That's what happens sometimes. I mean, Bridget wakes up with a headache every day, so that sucks. And I think it's contagious a little bit. You know, when she feels bad, I feel bad. It's like the human condition to share in the group think feel. I don't know. Anyway, I took drugs, and they were sleepy time drugs, but they kind of made me drowsy, but they really worked. And I should have taken another dosage, but I would have really been out of it for the show. And you know, I have like an echo. Yeah, I have an echo headache. Anyway, if you want to be part of the show, you can go to twitch.tv/R9cast. That's my Twitch. You can go to Discord, or you go to Facebook. You can go to my Facebook, Lord SG videos. LORDESGEE. Or my name. If you know my name, then that's my name. You can go there. Though that's not my name, but yeah, you can go to my whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna put the Discord in anymore. And I have a YouTube. My YouTube is Electron Bandit. You go to the Electron Bandit channel, and I'm streaming there as well. If you want to do that. If you want to give me a super chat. I'm barely on YouTube. I'm like, ooh, the stream is up. Great. That's it. That's all. I'm lucky. I'm like, yay, it's working. That's it. That's all I ask. Honestly. Where is it else? Oh, it's playing here, but I have to mute this. I never mute the Fosse book one. I gotta mute it sometimes. Well, I have to mute it all the time, but anyway. I'm gonna turn this off. Shush. That's a very annoying track, I must admit. I made it, but so who cares? It's annoying, alright? I can admit when something's stupid. Turn this up, turn this down. Check. Going to check it. You can hear my AC, but you know what? I'm sorry. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it off, but I need the air. It's so hot. I got extra lights because my green screen was like, nah, son, I won't work. Don't work. So I put some lights on the floor because the other lights are up top here. So yeah, trying to make it better, I guess. Production. I don't care. Anyway, so you never sit down and your testicles, your scrotums be getting stuck on stuff. You never do that, guys. Because if you're female, you probably don't have a scrotum. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm an actual born male person. You know, I'm not gonna get into the trans stuff and everything. You know, that's a whole nother topic. But if you were born with testicles and the scrotum, it's the bag, and you still have them, they get stuck sometimes. Sometimes they get stuck. Sometimes you're like, why? What's going on down there, guys? Oh, we just hanging out. It's like, yo, what you? Okay, now's not the time to be that. You ever when you were a children's, you get the little sticky octopus and the little 25 cent, and you throw them on the wall, blap, and you go bleep, bloop, bloop. It's all sticky. That's what my testicles is doing right now. Like, yo, hey, caring soul. On that's Bridget. Why'd you put a picture on there, caring soul? I don't think I like saying that. Caring soul. Caring. Maybe you should like well, it's too late now, you already have it, but I was gonna say do like a clever play on words, like carrying soul. No, care, and then ring, and then soul, like a shoe. Get it? So it's care, and then ring, like a ring. So care, care, then ring, the word ring, like ding dong, ring dong, ding dong, and then soul, like the shoe, and then that's different. It says care, ring, soul, and then but it doesn't say. It says three different things. Like, what does care, ring, soul mean? Oh, I get it. Bloop bleep. You know, get people to think something. Whatever. I'm just saying. Just a little mental exercise. Change it now. That's what I'm saying. Change it now. I'm not gonna say that. Sorry, I yelled. Well, I just gave you some free stuff there. Care, ring, soul train. I just gave it to you. So take it and you change it now. You don't even have a picture up there. It might as well be an egg like on Twitter. Change it now and you're welcome. That's all I have to say. Good night. I have spoken. I have spoken. I don't want to say that line because he dies. Spoilers. Anyway. Yeah. So I totally forgot what I was talking about before. Care, ring, soul, got up all in the conversation like Bridget, like she's like a ghost phantom producer or something. Title of the show is Xena. Is Sony is xenophobic because they are Japan. I appreciate anime. Anime's good. Sega's good. Sony was better with the dude before Sean Layden. What was his name? I forgot his name, but he was good. Mike? No. Matt? No. Mark? No, that's Mark Cerny. It doesn't matter. He was good. Sean Layden, I was like, he's all right. Jim Ryan, oh boy. I don't know. I am so glad. I'm so happy. This is me being selfish real quick. I'm so happy and glad that I am not a Sony pony fanboy person. Because if I were, I would be heartbroken right now. I would be like, oh my gosh, it's the Dreamcast all over again. Well, not that bad. I don't see Sony like giving up like that. But I'm just saying, it would feel kind of sort of similar. And I would be in denial and be like, it's about the games. It's about the exclusives. Like everybody else is. All the ponies are screaming right now. They're like, oh, that stuff doesn't matter. We have the fast SSD. We have God of War 2 coming out. Can you imagine them like saying all these things and just with trembly voice? Emotions are so pent up inside, pensed up inside of their bodies that they're like, about to have a breakdown because their Lord and Savior Sony PlayStation 5 is kind of hot garbage. Just kind of a little hot, not total hot garbage, but I'm just saying a little hot garbage. I'm just saying, I mean, first of all, this person here is like, yo, I got a PlayStation. It smells so bad I gotta wear a mask. No, I'm just saying, they wearing the mask to be safe, but honestly, okay, first of all, let's get into it. What's up, Bonds? How are you today? Hopefully everything is good, and hopefully you had a nice, tasty. Your pops cooked some super dope, fly, delicious food. Every time you come, Bond, you gotta tell me about your pops' delicacies. So let's go. Well, I'll wait. You can put it in chat whenever. So my thing is this. Sony with the PlayStation 5 and how they're kind of presenting it to the public in the time and fashion that they are doing it sucks. I've heard it for many people, many ponies, in fact, saying, oh my gosh, I have so many questions. How does this work? How does blowing in the controller work? Why do I have to blow in the controller? That should be the first question. Like, sir, seriously, you're making me blow in the controller? Okay, now it's 3DS up all of a sudden. Bond says we did have chicken soup. Well, if he made it, then it's not just chicken soup. I can't say the words. It's not just chicken soup. It's chicken soup. It's like, yo, my pops made some chicken soup. Or you'd be like, I had the chicken soup. And you go out the can and be like, and then you got to put water in it. It's bad when you got to add water to your chicken soup. Like, okay, is that chicken soup? Well, if you're sick, though, you know what? Don't matter. Don't matter. Any type of chicken soup will do. It's about the greasy grease and the salty salt, baby. Anyway. If I were a pony, I would be so mad. Because Sony's not giving anything to the ponies, but making them feel sad. Why, oh why? Okay, I don't have any words, so I was just making that. Bond says, watching Jack Reacher film totally ruined the darn book. Wait, so did it? So Did you read the book already and it was better, which is usually the case? Or did you not read the book yet and you saw the movie and now the book is like, oh. I think it's the first. I think it was garbage. That's usually the case. I think like in every situation, in every instance, the book is always better than the movie. Even though you might have a good movie, still the book's better. It's like Jaws, I think, is a better book. I would say all the Steven Spielberg movies are basically books, I think, for the most part. I think Jurassic Park may have been a better. Well, you know what? Jurassic Park may be a little on the, because of just the technology side of it, but I think the book might have been better still. I think Lost World. I think the book was better. I read Lost World, the sequel to Jurassic Park. I read it. I think I read it twice, and I still kind of have. My thing is that I'm an idiot. Okay, first and foremost, I'm dumb. My brain doesn't work. It didn't work then. Doesn't work now. I forget things, and yep. And I'm not gonna be like, I remember. Nope, I don't. I remember that the book is different from the movie. Yes. I remember. I don't remember a lot, honestly. I'm trying to remember. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, I didn't remember when I read it. I don't know why I have trouble retaining things like that. But it shouldn't be, because when you read something, you know, you create your own imagery in your brain, which is I would say, is a stronger imprint in your brain because you're creating it yourself, you know? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just dumb. And right now I have a headache, so it's better. Blah, blah, blah. Bond says the GF loved the last GP Fallen Kingdom because we humans are poo-poo. Are doing the right thing. And it's not the dinos' fault if they want the Earth back. Yeah, no, that's cool. I want to see the what is it? The next one is Jurassic Park Dominion, I think the next one's called. I want to see what happens with Blue. Like, Blue's gonna be like land jaws, be jacking foods. Like, oh, you breaking the law? She'll be like the good dinosaur killing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, back to Sony, because that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, if you think about what Sony's doing, it's kind of. This contributed to my headache, I would believe, and it didn't help. I was watching Broadband Bullies. They're very loud, disorganized, bad for your brain because of the sounds that comes out of that podcast. Not just the actual sounds, but the content and the actual just everybody's talking over each other, trying to decipher words. It's weird. But they were talking about just everything. Like this whole thing where Sony gives a bunch of Japanese YouTubers. That's why the title of this show is called Sony is Xenophobic, because they didn't give it to any Western European dudes like Digital Foundry. They didn't give it to nobody in America. I don't know. They scared? Why they scared the PlayStation? This is why. I'm going to tell you why. Because they actually didn't ship out any consoles. They invited YouTubers to their place to have a demonstration of sorts in their controlled environment. Here's the difference. Xbox didn't do that. Xbox sent out consoles to everybody. Lamar Wilson got it. Kevin, what's his name, got it. Your average consumer person, I forgot his name. He got one. Who else got one? Young Yeah got one. What's her name? Alana Pierce got one. Who else? Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch of people got them. You know, they sent them out. They're like, bleep, bloop, put it in the box. Zoop. It's not in the retail box, but they, I think actually Lamar Wilson might have got the retail box. I think he did get the retail box, but a lot of everybody else got, they got prototypes and stuff. And they were sent there for the purpose of hands-on demonstration and experience, right? So you like, boom, oh, let's turn it on. Ooh, let's see how fast it loads. Ooh, you know what I mean? All that stuff, not in a controlled environment. That's in their house. That's like if they sent me one and I'd be like, oh snap, They have no control because they're not here talking about, oh, you can't do it this way. Sony is scared. Why is Sony so scared? Why are they so scared? They can't even let their box out into the sunlight. You're like, no, we can't. And you have to wear a mask when you're next to it, okay? And they're probably gonna take that controller and burn it. Like, oh, you got your cooties on it, let's burn it now. Melt it back down, make another one. It don't make sense. The confident, we are number one Sony is no more. They have shown throughout these COVID times, they have shown to be not up to the task. You know, we as Americans, I guess you could say that. I hate saying stuff like that, but I would say a better and more accurate statement is we as humans are a species that is known for perseverance. You know, we got to survive. You know what I mean? Whether it's drought, whether it's flooding, we had some rains. You know, fires, there's the earthquake, hurricane, tornado, pandemics. We gonna survive somehow, right? So, I have no idea what my point was. But the point is, Sony's scared, and they should be honest. But honestly, I want them to keep going. I want them to follow the trajectory that did. I want them to keep on doing what they're doing. You know, just think and believe, Sony, I'm talking to you. Think and believe to yourself that y'all are number one, and y'all won the last generation, so it's in the bag, right? Y'all gonna win automatically, right? Yeah, okay. Keep on believing that, because I mean, look, ultimately the market will decide. Ultimately the market will say, okay, you want, whatever. But if you want to look at numbers right now, Sony is always the point. No, the point is not Sony. The point is honesty. The point is why you scared. The point is you're supposed to be the leader, act like the leader. Why do you think I always compare Sony to Trump? Because I look at Trump and I look at Sony, I'm like, y'all are exactly the same. I mean, this one's lying over here, this one's lying over here, this one's scared, this one's scared, this one's big, this one's big. I mean, have I said anything that's false right now? What else? What are the other correlations? Well, that one does have black on it, so that's the one thing that Sony does look better. Sony does. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna stop that before I get into trouble with myself. But anyway, I'm just saying they're scared, right? And then I also heard that Twitter marvels at his sheer size. I also heard that Godfall's kind of running at like 2 frames a second or whatever it was, and it's not. Everybody's saying, "Oh, it's gonna be 4K 60," and I'm like, no. And then they confirmed, yeah, it's not gonna be 4K 60. No, it's not gonna be. It's not the final product, so we can't say it. Blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. So yeah, no, there ain't nothing on PlayStation gonna be 4K native 4K 60. Nothing. They can't do it. They don't have enough ploppy flops. Here's the other thing. Twitter reacts to the quote-unquote mighty PS5. See, it's like, look, I'm not making up news or nothing. I'm just saying this is what's happening on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, they tried to hide. You know what I'm saying? Just like Trump, they tried to hide by just showing having a few Japanese YouTubers coming. Come on in and don't say nothing. Of course it's gonna get out, right? Come on, son. Twitter is the world is Twitter. Don't matter where you at. If there's news to be had, there's news to be got. Anyway, it got out, and I can read this. And then in another significant unverified leak recently, a Reddit user claimed to have access to a PS5 and went on to reveal the UI as well as the fact that the console will have a whopping 664 gigabytes of storage. Now that seems like it's just a facetious statement. Anyway. 664 is not a lot. Is 825 is what they say, right? But you know, you got OS and you have the I guess they're gonna do a fast resume. What's it called on Xbox? Instant resume. No, it's I guess it's fast resume, right? Whatever feature, which takes up about 100 gigs on the Xbox side. It's 100 gigs of cache, and depends on what it does and which games. Depends on how many games you can have, but you know, 4 to 6 to 8 depending on things. And another problem, you know, people, the ponies were making fun. They're like, oh, because if they found out that, you know, the 1 terabyte on the Series X goes down to about 803 gigabytes at the end, you know, minus the OS and minus the 100 gigs of you know, fast RAM for the instant resume or whatever it's called. And now their number is smaller. Of course it was going to be smaller. Even though that their OS and all that stuff is smaller, the number is still smaller. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. It's funny because just before this, they were like, oh my gosh, I thought the Xbox had a terabyte. It only has 800 now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all have no, what do you do? I mean, so I will admit that some of the ponies out there are just really having fun. They're kind of trolls. So they know that they're, you know, the PlayStation 5 is kind of hot garbage. But they're just, you know, they're adding an extra spice to make it interesting. And so I give them props. Like J-Dub, he knows he's capping, but he's capping as a sport. He's not doing it like heartfelt, and he's not serious about it. It's like it's an act, basically. And it's funny. He's got some funny stuff there. But some people are not like that. Some people are serious. Some people die hard and they get their feelings hurt. And I'm like, you know, I mean, I was a Dreamcast fan, so I know what it feels like. But look, this is not the war. You shouldn't. Them days are over. And if you look at Sony, especially Jim Ryan cares less about video games than Bridget. That's probably true. He cares a little. He does not care. I can imagine them in a meeting, and they're just like, okay, well, we got the PlayStation. Yeah, okay. How do we make money? Well, let's figure out how we make money. That's what they talk about. How we gonna make more money? Oh, I know how. We could charge people for the upgraded version of Spider-Man on the PS5. Well, how much is that gonna cost? Well, see, here's the thing. We're gonna bundle it with the Miles Morales DLC expansion. Like that. That's their meeting. And then and they're like, please explain more. Well, you see, we have the DLC Miles Morales, which is maybe 4 or 5 hours, you know. And it's on PS4 as well, but shh. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Tell them it's an exclusive. So they think that they have to buy a PlayStation 5. And then they buy a PlayStation 5. And then they say, oh, it's on PlayStation 4 too. But I just ordered a PlayStation 5. What the hell's going on here, man? And say, oh, you want to play the remastered of Spider-Man 2018? You got to pay $70, baby. But what? It's only $20 more than the Miles. But why don't you sell it? Nope. You can't. Nope. We spent all this money and time fixing Peter Parker's face. So we have to recoup all of the development time that it took in order to rasterize and readjust the polygons and vertices and edges that comprise the face of the new Peter Parker Nuevo. And for the record, I never liked the first Peter Parker. Let's look that up. Peter Parker face. Peter Parker face. There it is. I could have just went to the. Anyway, there it is. I never did like this first Peter Parker, but that first Peter Parker is supposed to be 23 years old or something like that. And so I was like, okay, that's all right. I don't like his face. His hair's a little. And then this one came up. I was like, okay, I don't dislike it, but they're trying so hard So hard. Let's pull up a picture of your boy. You know who I'm looking for, right? You know who I'm looking for, right? Of course. I'm looking for your boy. I'm looking for your boy. This is bring up a old. This is a good picture right here. That's a good picture right there. There you go. Nah. Come on. Stop playing. This one. Yes, me. I don't want to do that. Stop it. No. Well, anyway, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. So look at this. Look at this. Come on, son. You cannot tell me that they ain't trying to be like, yo, this is time out. Okay, know what I did? I was like, okay, let me cover up his eyes and his nose, right? And then you cover up Tom Holland's eyes and nose. And it's like, oh, okay. Look at the ears. Ears are pretty similar. Did they change the ears? I don't know. But they look super similar. Eyes look kind of similar. And see, this is why I don't like Sony, because they lie to your face and expect you to believe them. They're like, oh, we trying to make it look like the voice actor, so that it fits the the performance capture more better. I was like, this is the voice actor. This is the guy who's doing the voice that's supposed to look like this. And I was like, this is the original guy, John Bubniak. What was it? Right, yes. And he doesn't, I mean, he does look like him. Yeah, he does look like him. It's just his hair is messed up on here. He had bad hair here. I think that was the main problem, is that his hair was messed up on the. Why was his hair so long on the sides? Come on, son, that's a whack ass haircut. Anyway, I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. Well, anyway, it doesn't make sense. But the thing, they lie. They lie to your face. They lie to your. Okay, let's do Tom Holland, and Yuri. What's his name? Yuri Blergenthal. Lowenthal. Spelling is fundamental. Side by side. Where we at? Can we? Huh? No, that's him. That's. Oh, they did it already here. That does it. Come on, son. And the funny thing is, here's another funny thing about this, is that the problem with this Peter Parker is that his jawline's too soft. So he's supposed to be 23 years old, right? They're supposed to be like, he's not like a little kid. Like when he became Spider-Man, he was like 15 or something like that, right? So 8 years later, he's supposed to be 23, right? Even Tom Holland has a more manly jaw. And Tom Holland is actually 20. He's in his 20s. He's in his mid-20s. And he looks younger, but he's in his mid-20s. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, just give him a bigger that's what the thing, like, okay, you got him, right? His jawline's too soft. That's the main thing. And his neck is a little whatever. Look at this jaw, man. Bam! He's got a better jaw. It's a bad angle, but he's got a bigger, better jaw. And that's the main thing. If they would have boosted up his jaw a little bit, like right around here, not the chin. The chin's alright. You look at the chin, yeah, they match. Tom Holland matches, yeah, okay. But right here, boom, give me some blow. Give me some wicked gal. Square it off a little bit. Give him that man jaw, like right there. Not right there. Come on, son. So anyway, they lie in your face and be like, yeah, he's going to look more like Yuri. And I'm looking at Yuri, and I'm like, I don't see it. Okay, let's look for this. Let's look for a young Yuri. Let's look at young Yuri Lowenthal. Young Justice. Lowenthal. Let's see if he has any pictures of being young. Okay, he was younger here. I'm trying to find the youngest. Yeah, that's pretty young right there. He still looks more manly. See? You see what I'm saying? I can see if they went back and they looked at his picture when he was a young cat and said, yeah, we trying to make him look young, like when he was young. But they lied to us. They lied in our face. So this is the youngest one, I guess, right? That's young Yuri. That looks nothing like This guy. Oh, he did the finger. That looks nothing like that guy, right? That looks nothing like that. Looks like nope. No, I'm not even looking at the eyes. I'm looking at the nose, maybe. A little like right here, maybe. Lips. I'm starting to come around, am I? And the eyebrows are different. I don't know. See, now I'm convincing myself. Sorry, Bonds. Bonds says, have you seen his Netflix film? Oh no, I didn't see the what's it called? The Devil on the Flippity Flap Side? I forgot. I haven't watched it yet. I saw it on today. I was like, oh, I don't feel like watching something like that today. So I was just like vegging out on YouTube all day. Truth is relevant to whom tells the story. True that. How's your Amazon Prime wish list for Prime? Oh, I don't even have Prime. Nope. If I had Prime, I'd be buying stuff all the time. So I said, nah, I'm good. I mean, I'll get it eventually. I'll get it on the low when Bridget's not looking, because she'll be like, wah, 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 wah. But then we get all the new movies and stuff. So maybe I'll just get it for like a year and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yuri does not look like that dude. Nope. Nope. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Nope. They tried, but nope. Maybe there's another picture I'm missing, right? Maybe that's it. Give me another. Young Yuri Derberthal. Young Yuri Schmerkathal. I mean, he looks nothing like. And that's the thing, right? They did the same thing on Uncharted. Last of Us 2, where Dina was just the face and then somebody else did her voice. So I'm like, okay. And so what they did here is they changed the face of Peter Parker, but they didn't change it to a person. They didn't change it to an actor like how the original was. They're just trying to lie to us and talk about, oh, we're trying to make it closer to Yuri. I'm like, no, you're not. That's Tom Holland. I'm sorry. You smashed together Tom Holland and Yuri Lowenthal, and you lying to us. And it looks weird. And now a lot of people are saying that he looks younger than Miles now. And it totally throws everything out of whack as far as continuity and this. And it was, honestly, I'm gonna be straight. It was unnecessary. You know what they needed to do? I'm gonna tell you what they simple fix. Give Peter Parker, the original here, a haircut. His hair is whack as hell. He looked like he's from 1982 right there. Come on, son. And his receding hairline. Just come on, son. If you would have put that hair on that character, it'd have been way better. It's just the hair. I'm being straight up. It's just and his face was ugly, but it's just the hair. And it's not even like the actor doesn't even actually look ugly. I'm like, the actor looks cool, but the way that they rendered him, I'm like, nah, something wrong. Something wrong. It don't look right. It happens a lot of times. But see, he's not ugly. He's a handsome man right there. Handsome man, better hair. Got a little smirk. That's him too. Is that a mixture? I don't know what's going on anymore. Is that the guy? Is that the new guy that they use for? I don't know anymore. Okay, so wait. Let me read because Marvel Spider-Man people face models. So I think he's the new face model, basically, right? Is that how it works? Still doesn't look like him. Yeah, I guess that is him. So let's see. All right, here we go. Peter is being modeled after the face of literal fashion model Ben Jordan. Okay, so he's Ben Jordan now. That's him. Still, look at Ben. Look at that. Look at Ben. Look at that. Look at Ben. It seems like Ben still has a better jawline. I'm just saying. I know it's the angle and stuff, but still, when I saw when I saw the scene, I was like, it kind of looks like whatchamacallit. Anyway, Spider-Man is there's the black piece. Spider-Man is whatever. It's a deal. It's a hot mess, and you're looking at $70 if you want the whole full experience. Meanwhile, Game Pass is just like, yeah, just get Game Pass and you get all the games. Whatever. That's it. Sony is waging a losing battle, and they're losing faster than ever. People don't want to admit it or realize it or whatever, but the war of video games has elevated to another plane, and it is literally services. Microsoft, Phil Spencer said this before. He's like, yo, it's about services, son. He said this generation. He was like, it's about services. And people are like, oh, we got the game, we got exclusives, blah, blah, blah. And like, you can scream about exclusives all you want, but if the industry shifts to subscription model, which it has, if you haven't been paying attention, talking about Netflix and Prime, hello. And Sony's over there, they have their PS Now and nobody wants it. It's hot garbage. So they're losing the battle that is being waged. He's like, yeah, we're in the console war, but Sony's fighting shadowboxing in the corner over there with themselves because ain't nobody fighting them because they're not in the game. They're not the competition. They're like, oh yeah, where's your streaming service? How many people you got? Oh, you don't get too many. Like, I'm sorry. What? Speak up, please, because we didn't hear you speak into the microphone. Oh, we got about 2 million or so. And then look at him. It's like, oh, that's some Luna numbers. Luna just came out like 2 days ago. Cracking out Sony. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. The potential UI leaked interface ever. Oh, did you see? I don't think they have it here. They showed a side-by-side comparison of, not this. They showed a side-by-side comparison of the Xbox Series X boot up and the PlayStation 5 boot up, and the Xbox Series X is faster. I'm just saying, look, they's talking about their hard drive, their SSD is so fast, it's 29 million times faster than the Xbox, right? They say that. Meanwhile, Xbox boots up faster. Wait, I thought you had a faster. Hold up. What? How does that Wait, I don't see. You see what I'm saying? And you look at the size difference, right? And people are saying, oh, this is doctored because the light is different. And like, okay, it may be doctored, but look at the size of the disk drive. So if this is, I think it's a little bit of forced perspective too. So if you push that back and they're even, if this was to the edge, maybe it'll be like up to here or something. Point is, the PlayStation 5 is huge. Yeah, see, here you go. That's how big it is. There's another one, actually. There's another one. This is for all the fake stuff going around. This is the actual size, right? Still bigger. And see, they do it this way because when you turn the PlayStation 5 to the side, then it's like this wide. It's like wider than the wideness. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But PlayStation 5. They're like, oh, it's so quiet. Let's play this. Oh, it's so quiet. You can't even hear it. 16 seconds. And the Xbox, I believe, took about 8 seconds or something to load up. And this took, I think it was like, 16 exactly. Yeah. It might have been 10 seconds. Well, it was less. Is that statement based on the driver's info? What driver? What are you talking about? Huh? What's going on? I missed something. What did I miss? Don't worry about me asking. I won't shop for anything. Oh, no. No, I don't. Drivers. I don't know what that means. I don't know what my brain forgets things all the time. Anyway, it's going back. I don't have a whole bunch of like tabs open. Like, oh, let's look at this. Let's look at that. I just know that was weird. Oh, did you see are they gonna show it? Are they gonna show it here? Where do they show the dude was blowing into the controller? I was like, oh hell no. It was yeah. I was like, what the hell is this? Right? He's all going crazy and blowing his gun. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. This is a flower right here. So where's the link? Oh, here it is. Guess it's in Japan. I'm gonna mute that. That's not the one. That's just. And then we're just playing this. That's when they were blowing into the control. I'm like, yo, this is hot garbage. And then they had one that was one of those virtual YouTuber persons. It was like an anime character. I was like, what the hell is going on here? This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Sony, come on, son. Oh, that's what that was. There's a picture of. Let me see if I can find it. There's a picture of something on the something on the ground that how either company boast about anything when they did not make, which did not make what? Oh, the hard drive stuff. Well, they architected the I/O, so they know how fast. Because Sony's supposed to have a super fast 12-channel, blah blah blah. From the actual SSD controller. So it was actually custom and different. And so any native SSD you just can't slap anything in there because it won't utilize all 12 channels. Because I don't think there are any in the market that are 12. I think there are like 8, maybe 8 channels, or maybe 4 with 2. I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly, but what was I looking for? MS is going to announce they've purchased Capcom, Warner Brothers Games, and Remedy in a blog tomorrow. My sources tell me. I don't want to overhype them. Yo, Teddy can be tripping. Oh, Teddy can. Yes, some Cold War thrown on blood. Still gonna be checking timeline. This I guess something's happening tomorrow. So what was I looking for as far as allegedly a YouTuber's home after 2 hours? I got jokes. No, that's the house where the PlayStation 5 is on right now. It's like that's not a fire. That's the actual PlayStation 5 kicking off heat. That's what that is. Mario. No. Press F for one of my 2 PlayStation 3D displays. It finally succumbed to the red blinking light. A word? Okay. Oh yeah, so did you see this? So this is if you notice the shadows, there's music to this that like kind of it goes right to this. When did Sony or MS got into making drives? No, they didn't. It's Microsoft's drives are Seagate, and I have no idea who makes Sony's drives. I think it might be Samsung. I'm not sure though. But Seagate. But that's not even it. It's not even the drives themselves, because the drives themselves are NVMe to PCIe 4. So they're the newest iteration of the fastest stuff. It just Sony did some special stuff, some custom stuff on their side on the I/O, so that it makes theirs actually faster than what Microsoft has. But the proof is in the performance, and as it stands now, I'm trying to find that video where they have the 2 boot ups. I'm not sure if where did I like I don't have any lists, not really. Oodie beep bing boom bing 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 bing. How about we do Xbox versus PS5 started? Do that. Are they gonna do it? That's just they don't have. I guess this is. Oh, maybe not. I don't want a picture. Are they gonna? Let me see. If it's side by side, then that's the right one, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's the PlayStation one. Yeah, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Guess I can search on here. Xbox. X. Alright, PS5 startup times. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So check it out. Alright, so wait. They're not doing it right. That's not it. God doggy. Nope, that's not it. Go back. There it is. I got it now. I got it. So check it. Then the net speed. I don't know. So here it is. So they have them at the same time. They started them at the same time. It seems like the Xbox actually started later because the input was on longer. The no input, no signal. I guess, yeah, it was in Russia. So boom, 18.3 seconds. 21.9, 22 seconds. Come on, son. What happened to that super fast hard drive? Just saying. Come on, son. Then the net speed. But yeah, so that was the one thing I saw. I was like, oh, okay, that's it's interesting that the Xbox actually boots faster than the PlayStation. What happened to that fast hard drive? It does. I don't understand. Okay, this PlayStation 5 live stream is a joke. What is worse is that they are shooting inside a white studio where even chairs look like PS5. LMAO. Sony knows that their console is made for the International Space Station and not for the everyday living room. The lols. UPS dude, stop making this about Xbox or bringing them up at all. My last few posts have nothing to do with Xbox. I've got my issues with Xbox, but I'm discussing unjust game practices, price hiked. Blech. Unjust game price hikes, period. This is not console war BS. If that's what you want to turn it into, don't respond. That's true, though. Sony and Activision and 2K, I think, are hiking up the price by $10. And people are like, oh, but the price hasn't gone up in 59 years. And I'm like, yeah, Battle Pass. Get the hell out of my face with that. They're making so much money off of these, ancillary or extra charges that they have. Oh, here you want some DLC, Battle Pass, blah, blah. I'm like, get the hell out of here. And you're going to charge $10 more? Come on, son. It's crazy. Bond says, I see people I know that play video games just raging about loyalty for either company. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they're raging about it, but like, what are you talking about? Like, what's the substance, right? What are you arguing? What's your points and stuff? And I'm looking at PlayStation. I'm like, yo, they're like doing everything wrong right now. Like the only thing that they're not doing wrong is screwing up the games that people know that are going to be so good. Until they come out, we can't really say that, right? So what if God of War 2 comes out, God of War Ragnarok comes out, and it's hot garbage? Then what? Then what will you say? If they pull a Last of Us Part 2 on the God of War Ragnarok, then what will you say? What if Kratos comes out as gay or something, and you'll be all mad? Even though, that'd be kind of interesting. He's mad because he killed his family in the beginning of the way beginning, right? But he was actually a gay man. So he was living a lie all the way, and he killed them, and he was like, they were nice people. I didn't really have to kill them, but I did, but I didn't, but whatever. I know a lot of people would be mad at that because homophobia, you know what I mean? A whole bunch of homophobic fools out there. I have a bunch of, video game stuff, and then, of course, there's going to be COVID stuff sprinkled in, but whatever. PlayStation 5 gameplay by the Japanese YouTubers were controlled reactions. See what I'm saying? There's no good news here. Bond says, I keep waiting for them to actually give a presentation to show speaking points for their loyalty. Exactly. That's my whole thing. It's like you can like PlayStation. I understand why people do like PlayStation. But what they're doing right now, as far as hiking up prices, charging you $70 if you want to play a remaster, I'm like, nah. It's like on and on and on. And then you look on the Xbox side, it's like, yo, just get Game Pass. Done. That's it. Just not complicated. Just get Game Pass. That's it. And I'm like, I already have Game Pass, so I'm good. I'm looking at PlayStation. I'm like, why would I buy that? Their games are good. I'm not going to say they're whack. But I'm like, look, if I want to play Horizon Forbidden West, if I want to play God of War Ragnarok, I could get a used PlayStation 4. Because none of them games are freaking next gen. And when they straight up lied to our faces, when Jim Ryan lied to our faces about, yo, next gen, we all about generations, right? I was like, I know I'm not gonna get a PlayStation 5. There's no way. Why should I get? Who is that? That's me. That's me. I'm streaming right now, making that music or such, or shouting about how nice Sony is. Wow, I wrote that a long time ago. Sony fanboys watching for Xbox tweets on Twitter to jump into. Oh, that must be a video or something. I don't know. Click away. Call of Duty Modern Warfare no longer fits on a 250 gig hard drive and cannot be updated. Yeah, I heard about that. That was weird. So I guess something like that, you need double the space for verification or something. I don't know. Something weird. What's up, Kaijudo? How you doing? Hopefully everything's good with you up there in Nova York. Kaijudo says, I don't think they're raising the price of the games. There is a good chance video games will no longer be $59.99. They're probably going to be $79.99. That's why Xbox is so cheap. No, they're going to be $69.99. And I don't understand the last part of that. That's why Xbox is so cheap. I mean, Xbox, honestly, I mean, I've said this before, I'll say, they just want you to sub to Game Pass. That's it. They don't care to sell you games. Honestly, if they were smart, they would keep their games at $59.99 just to be like, yeah, Sony is all about the money. We're about, just, making it all right for you because, it's a pandemic. People lost their jobs. Why are we going to hike up the price? At this point in time where the economy is messed up and people got, you know what I'm saying? They're going to hike up the price? I mean, I'm looking at it. I was looking at it from just like, that's kind of messed up. Why are you going to raise it when you're making all this money anyway? You know what I mean? And then if you factor in the fact that, the whole world is kind of messed up right now economically, yeah, you shouldn't probably raise prices on stuff. You should probably have something affordable for people to get, you know what I mean? And Sony's not having it, So it's like, they just want that money. And that's where I look at them, I'm like, okay, their studios make good games, but the company behind those studios is, they're the worst capitalists. Like, capitalism exists, right? But you can have people who are capitalistic and also, nice people who create good stuff and like fair. They're like, okay, look, we're going to sell you this, but we're going to give you this. This is worth this, right? This is worth me selling to you and you feel good about this purchase, right? It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's for us consumers. We're like, yeah, I feel good about purchasing that, that's worth it. That's a good deal. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of the backbone of this whole formula of capitalism is, convincing people that it's a good deal. Not just, making it a good deal. Like you say, okay, damn, that's a good deal. And everybody agrees that's a good deal. Not, we have 100 and something million followers, fools, who we swindled and fooled into buying our previous system. Now we're going to get them to buy the new one. And they're just lying and making up stuff as they go. Gaijiro says, yeah, but the price is for a reason, I think. They have to pay a lot to make those games look pretty. That's a problem. Because Sean Layton, the guy who they fired on Sony's side, said, after he left, he said, these super giant AAA games that takes 5 years to make and they cost so much money is unsustainable. You cannot continue to make these games because Sony doesn't have the infrastructure to sell a Miles Morales. If Miles Morales was only for PlayStation 5, for real, not on PlayStation 4, they would not make their money back. Even though it's a little DLC expansion, they still wouldn't make their money back because they would. How many are they going to sell in the first month, the first second? However many they can sell, the maximum of however many consoles they have sold because it's only on PlayStation 5. That is the reason why all of these games that they said were next gen only are also on PlayStation 4 because they know they got to make that money back. And that's because that's all they have is console sales, and that's how they sell games. Meanwhile, Microsoft is like, yo, just get the sub. That's it. Then you can play all the game. We're not trying to sell you individual little sandwiches. Just buy the get all the sandwiches you can eat every month plan. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. And people are like, yo, that's a good deal. I eat sandwiches every day. Shoot. I should If I get one sandwich a day, if I get one sandwich and that costs $20, or I could get as many sandwiches as I want in 30 days, and it costs $5. I mean, I did the wrong ratio, but then it's like, that's a good deal. Sandwiches for me. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense mathematically, economically. It makes sense. And, there's always an argument of, well, PlayStation, Xbox ain't got no games, which is not true now. Or they don't got no games I want to play, which is subjective. Bond says, I don't recall any of these persons having any education in hardware design. Who the, these, well, whatever. The thing about, as far as you're talking about hardware architecture or industrial design, because the industrial design of PlayStation 5 is just ugly. It's an ugly console. And also, Ghost of Tsushima is gonna have a next gen upgrade or whatever, right? They're gonna charge for it, right? That's not gonna be free. You know that, right? I'm just saying, these are the things. They're setting a precedent, and I'm like, y'all are in for it. This gen, y'all are paying out the ace, and so that's gonna inhibit how successful Sony is this gen, because they're the bad guy. I said that I think a couple of podcasts ago. I was like, Sony's, or it might have been a tweet. Sony's placing themselves, they're positioning themselves as the bad guy in the industry right now, versus when it's the three, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Sony's the bad guy right now. Nintendo's like, yeah, we're cool. Nintendo's the referee, and Microsoft is doing good stuff. I'm not saying they're the good guys, 100%, but they're all right. Yeah, I want to get. Was this a real thing? I saw this and I was like, oh, look at all the baby giraffes. It doesn't look real. It's like CG or something, right? It has to be. That can't be real. Yeah, that's CG. Yeah, that's CG. They put the CG. Okay, I got it. Son of a bastard. And was that a whale? Okay. Oh, he's playing with dolphins. Anyway. Oh, that was the guy. This was the guy that was... This is the thing. I saw this and I was like, yeah, pretty much. Microsoft hands over Xbox Series X to Digital Foundry to tear apart, and then Sony, this guy's sniffing it. This was the goofball that was blowing into. He was like, and then I was like, and he was like, oh, he was like overreacting. I was like, oh, it's so cringeworthy. It's like, I can't. That. See that face? That was the whole video. I'm not even joking. He was like, I was like, yo, seriously? Alright. Oh, the ducky. I know the ducky. Oh, ducks in and then y'all gonna be food later. Hi. I'm sorry. That was bad. They gonna eat you. But you're cute now. But you'll be delicious later. I'm sorry. Go watch Zombie Cat. I mean, listen to Zombie Cast. What's up, Normie? I hope I'm not like scrolling down and it's like the president. Blah, blah, blah. This one thing. Ask them to take a bullet from him. Okay, I gotta stop reading this. Marlon Gaiman. He's a pony. PS5 had no noticeable fan noise and remained cold. Okay, that's a lie. You know that's a lie. Electronics don't remain cold if they're on. They don't. That's not how that works. After 80 minutes of play via PSU. This is just simply amazing tech. I'm so proud of Sony for making one of the best engineered consoles of all time. We'll see. Open that bad boy up. Let's see what's inside. Oh, okay, that's what that was. I was wondering. That's a goofy stand too. At least it's a two-sided stand. I still don't like the way it looks. And the thing is like, so this, all of this textured crap on the inside, right? That's gonna collect dust because it's textured and it's gonna collect dust. And it also breaks up. I mean, I guess it breaks up airflow a little bit. I don't know if that's a design choice. Why would they want it to break up the airflow? I'm not too sure about that. Free is a concept of falsehood. I laugh whenever I hear a person say the word free. Yeah. Well, I mean, Game Pass isn't. You don't get the games for free. but they feel free. Even though you're paying $15 a month or whatever, it's still better than paying $70 for one game. Come on, son. It's so much worth it to just sub and then be done with it. Look at this fool. Somebody put the PlayStation on and the little TV down there. See what I'm saying? This is what's happening on Twitter right now. The PlayStation is huge. That's why they were hiding it for so long. Because they're like, yo, I told y'all it was big. What is this? Why didn't y'all tell me about this video? Why did they tape her to the wall? I'm afraid to unmute it. Oh, you can't hear it anyways. They gonna throw stuff at her? Oh, shit. She fell off. Okay, that's funny. The president is he's taking all the stuff? Wow, remdesivir. I heard that he had remdesivir and Regeneron and something else that he actually has stake in. So, that's a whole nother thing. Oh, he's gonna make it. Look at that shot. Swish, nothing but. Oh, let me get the rim. Anything else? Super deluxe of really? Yeah, nah. No. I don't know. I don't play or like Borderlands. No clear picture of President's health. Last questions after. Is that him leaving? Rides by the border outside. Wow, back of the suburban. I don't know. Is that? Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. That's what they're saying. Spare a thought for the Secret Service personnel forced to unnecessarily risk their lives for the spectacle. Like, if he's still sick, and the people have to be in the, you know what I'm saying? That's messed up. That's what people are saying. It's like, whatever. Bond says someone had to get out of bed and push a button, lift the box, or turn on a machine. Why would they do any task and forget some form of payment? Why would they do any task and forget some form of payment? Oh, that's true. That is true. Lift the box and turn on the machine. Yeah. I mean, it's mainly it's about like the whole price thing, not the consoles but the games. Raising the price to $70. I don't think it's a big deal, but it is a big deal now because, like I said, the economy's kind of messed up. People lost their jobs and all that stuff. But they can make money on the back end as far as, you know, DLC and all that stuff. So why they were making that money? Like, how much money did EA make on all those, you know, those packs and stuff, man? Billions of dollars. So it's like, yeah, they're just doing that so they can make more money. You know, they're making their money back. It's not like they're not making enough money or they're going broke. No, they're making their money. They just want more because they're like, oh, well, I guess it's time we can make more money. We can justify an increase and say, yeah, because it's been a long time. Okay. Bond says, so do I watch The Simpsons or Wonder Woman or Captain America? NFL is boring. Yeah, I tried to watch. I put the game on and I was like, this is dumb. It was, I forgot what was playing actually. I think it was the Bills in Oakland. I wasn't too sure. I wasn't paying attention. Watch first Captain America. I think Wonder Woman might be the move. Get ready for that Wonder Woman that's coming in Christmas. I think they pushed it to Christmas. Wonder Woman 84. So yeah, I'd watch Wonder Woman. I haven't seen that in a minute. So yeah, we saw it in the theater and that was it. So I would watch Wonder Woman or The Simpsons. You can watch The Simpsons movie. It's on Disney Plus. I watched that together. Oh, a while ago. When you have an Xbox One X, the Xbox Series S does not feel like an upgrade, and the Series X feels like too much of an upgrade. I feel like I'm in this weird wasteland created by Microsoft's bad decision for the last 7 years. Huh? So he's wrong, dummy. When you have a Xbox One X is what I have, and you have a Series X, they say it doesn't feel like an upgrade. That's a totally wrong. It's 1,000% wrong because it does feel like an upgrade because it is an upgrade. The CPU of the APU is just so much more powerful that you're gonna get the ray trace. You're gonna get 120 frames a second. This is come on, son. That's a pony. Stop being a pony. Stop being a pony. I'm just playing, but don't be a pony. I do want to watch Tenet though. That'll be dope. Because it just says, to my surprise, all 3 Cap movies are good, but Cap 1 is a Sunday type of movie. The other 2 are Friday, Saturday movie. True, true, true. I like Winter Soldier the best. I ain't gonna lie. Winter Soldier was dope. The first one, I mean, Joe Johnston directed it. He's a good director. He directed Jumanji as well. He used to be, I think he was at ILM through the first trilogy of Star Wars. He was a special effects dude for the models and stuff. I think he was one of the motion, what the hell are they called? The motion camera stuff or whatever. But yeah, or he might be a model maker. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's where he started off. So he's a cool director. He's good, but Russo brothers just killed it with. I think Winter Soldier is still one of my favorite out of all the movies, all the Marvel movies. Winter Soldier, Ant-Man is pretty good too. Ant-Man, the first one. Yeah, first Ant-Man. Thor Ragnarok. Those are like the 3. I'm gonna say. What else though? Tenet has passed 300 million in the worldwide box office. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. That should have been $1 billion movie, but yeah. Dude, you can't release a movie during the COVID pandemic and expect to make all the money, and then Christopher Nolan's gonna be all mad. He'll be like, "Oh man, I can't believe I hate it." Like, shut up. Stupid, you should have just released the Blu-ray. I would have bought it day. I would have been like, blink, ching, chink, ding, thank you, and watched it in my house. Come on, son. He's so freaking uptight about, I want the cinematic universe, the cinematic experience. I'm like, yo, man, shut your ass up. Throw it on a Blu-ray. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Release it all the way through everywhere. Give me the 4K Blu-ray. I'll buy it all day long. That's it. And then you make your money that way. I will guarantee that the take home from people buying the physical copy of Tenet is gonna destroy the box office. Destroy it. They're gonna make so much money off of the Blu-ray. But he is so caught in his ways. He's an old school dude. I appreciate him because he makes like movies dope and stuff. But yo, man, you gotta adapt, Christopher Nolan. You must adapt to the world that we live in now. All right? Now, people who have not adapted, they're just whatever. They're like, they're crying right now. It just says all MCU movies are good, but I don't like Spider-Man Homecoming. It falls short. It feels like a TV movie, not a theater movie. Homecoming was okay. Homecoming was, I mean, I agree with it. Like, it feels like a John Hughes movie, but I did like Michael Keaton in it though. He was good. I always say a good bad guy in any movie, a good antagonist in any movie elevates the movie tenfold or 1,000-fold or whatever. If you have a really good bad guy, even if you look at what is it called? The movie with Bardem, that dude, and Tommy Lee Jones and what's his name? Josh Brolin. Wow, why can't I remember the name of that movie? But anyway, the antagonist sucked. Tommy Lee Jones was supposed to be the antagonist. He sucked. He was a loser face. He lost in the end. He didn't even beat the bad guy. The bad guy got away, and it made the movie so good. And I was like, oh shoot. He was good. No Country for Old Men. Thank you, Bonds. No Country. See, I told you my brain is this. But yeah. That I mean, MCU movies are popcorn movies. This is about spectacle and stuff. But the thing, why I like Captain America out of most of the other ones is because of the actual fight choreography and how it's shot. And there's there's what they call money shots. You know what a money shot is, right? It's like a shot that's like, oh, it makes you, oh, look at that explosion, oh. And they usually refers to, this shot costs a lot of money, basically. So they call it the money shot. But if you watch Captain America Winter Soldier, there are a lot of Like when he first went down, he jumps out of the plane without without a freaking parachute. He's like, he didn't have a parachute. Yeah, he does that, whatever. I was like, oh, okay. And then he went on there and started kicking them off the ship. I was like, oh, like you feel it when he's like, good. And it's like, ooh. And it's like, damn, I'm like counting like money shot, money shot, money shot, money shot. It's like so many money shots. And even when like they had the grenade and then like Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow grabbed them and she shot the window out and they dove through. I was like, okay, that was pretty good too. So it was like all kind of like really cool practical stunt work that like made it pretty cool. Like CG stuff, if not done right, looks like Black Panther fighting Warmonger. You know what I'm saying? At the end, it's like, oh, they didn't have a lot of time to make it good. And I was like, well, yeah. If you don't spend enough time on your CG, it's gonna look like hot garbage. That's just how it is. It's just CG is hard. And yeah, so boobies, where's the nipple? Boobies, ew, that's disgusting. Silence of the Lambs. What is she? Why doesn't YouTube have like timestamps? I wish they did, because that way I can say, oh, that's where actually Twitch doesn't have them either. Does Twitch have timestamps? I don't think they do. That's so plain. I gotta pause that. Actually, I don't have to pause it, but I pause it anyway. PS5 DualSense have 5 little lights below the touchpad. This appears to show you what players are. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Cool. Not cool. So you know there's gonna be another PlayStation VR. Man, so the thing about the PlayStation 5, going back to PlayStation, we'll jump from PlayStation to movies all night long, but PlayStation 5, the more that I think about it, the more that I look at the system, the more that I kind of look at the trajectory that they have from kind of initial reveal to like now, and what they're doing, their behavior and all that stuff, leads me to believe that they weren't prepared for Xbox Series X. I'll say that in that way. They weren't prepared for Xbox Series X, and it doesn't seem to be that giant of an upgrade. Know what the upgrade for the PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation 4 Pro, I'll specifically say the Pro, is on the CPU side. That's it. GPU has the same CUs. I mean, it's more efficient, so you'll yield better results on the CPU, on the GPU side of the APU, but has the same CUs. So it's like it's not any more CUs. You do have better graphics performance, but it's 36. It's the same. They said today, I think it was equivalent to a 5700 or 5700X XT, I believe, maybe. And I was looking at that, I was like, yeah, they're exactly the same CUs, same clock speed, same everything. And I was like, ew, that's not good. That's like how the last gen was when they came out. It was like, oh, it's kind of outdated already. That's what the PlayStation 5 is. PlayStation 5 should have came out last year when those 5700s came out. But they waited and they tried to make it faster and better, and now they got this giant ass system. It's like, oh, it's so cold, it's so quiet, it's coming. When you put your face to it, it's cool air comes out of it. You could put ice cream and it won't melt. That's how cold it is. I'm like, y'all are crazy. But it just seems like a PlayStation 4 Pro. That's what the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is a PlayStation 4 Pro Plus. That's what it seems like, because it does not feel true next gen. And when I look at the Spider-Man screenshots where they had the ray trace reflections, and then you look at the details on the reflection, and the reflection is actually a quarter resolution, which I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but there's also the popping the shadow detail that we're popping in. That happens in Grounded right now in the Xbox that I have right now. If that's happening now on this gen, and it's happening. Why? Okay, if the SSD is so fast, why are there shadows popping? Why is there popping on Spider-Man for the PlayStation 5? Why is there popping? There shouldn't be popping if this was actually next gen. That's why it's not. You know what I'm saying? And they try to hide the little smoke and mirrors. I'm telling you, a whole bunch of PlayStation games are going to be smoke and mirrors all the way until they get an actual game that is made specifically for the PlayStation 5, which will be 3-4 years from now, because you know it takes them forever to make a game, and it'll take them 5 years. And since they ain't got no games coming out that are going to be next gen only, all the games that are coming out, Horizon, Forbidden West, God of War, Ragnarok, whatever else, those are all PlayStation 4 and they're all cross-gen games, so they won't benefit the power of the PlayStation 5. You're not going to see them for at least 5 years. It's going to be at the end of the generation when you'll see those games, and then it's going to be another cross-gen fiasco again. So I'm like, it's like, I don't see, if you're standing back and you're like, wow, they're, no. I mean, it's a lot of it is just fanboyism, and they're the people who are just like, yeah, PlayStation, yay. But if you look at it for real, like, no, it's not a good deal. 70, and plus with the $70 hike, it's like, no, Game Pass. You know, Godfall will be $10 cheaper on PC compared to PlayStation 5. And that, Bonzo says, still no sale either console for me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy anything, not at launch. I'm not buying anything at launch. I will wait, because actually what I want to do is I'll probably get an S, but I want to get like one of those custom jammies where it's like, oh, look at the super nice whatever special edition. I'd rather get one of those instead of just a regular. Claudia Conway. Who's Claudia Conway? Claudia Conway just announced on TikTok that she's positive for COVID-19. Her mother hid her diagnosis and infected her. Wow. Who the heck is Claudia Conway? I don't know who she is. I'm not into all the peoples. You know what I'm saying? Dual reds and blues. That's nice. I like that. That's nice. I have to do some games as a platform is not a new concept. What? We can look at the titles from over a decade ago to see how games have been building toward this for a while. Minecraft 2009, 131 million MAU. I don't know what that is. Roblox 2,650 million. Yeah, Minecraft passed 200 million a bit ago. So they're like the best. I think they are the best selling game. Period. What else? Yeah, damn this blue. Flip me over. Sade. Smooth operator. Yeah, Stephen King. Hey, man. Crazy person. Yeah, that's messed up. If I think about it, that's messed up. Pat Benatar. Okay, here we go. Yes, because it wasn't even on. That's true. They showed a thing where the dude was playing, and it's like there was no lights on the PlayStation, and he was playing. I guess it was hooked up to a dev kit. Where's the pictures of? I want to see if there's pictures of the what you call it, the PlayStation. The PlayStation. PS5. Oops. PS5. Well, Japanese YouTubers, but I wanted YouTubers dev kit. Let's do that. No, we wouldn't do that. I'll do it here. PS5. Japanese YouTubers. So there was something on the floor. Yeah, this guy was. Yeah. Yeah. There was something on the floor of one of the shots that was near, I think, near the TV behind the. Godfall is under. Japanese YouTubers saying Godfall is unimpressive. Speaking as someone who's looking forward to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, Microsoft won when it comes to giving the chosen YouTubers hands on their product. At least those videos weren't cringe filled all throughout like a lot of Japanese YouTube chosen to try out the PlayStation 5. Exactly. That looked goofy as hell. And like I was saying, this is another one. I guess they were all like, what are they called? YouTuber, I forgot what they call those, where they're just avatar streamers or something, whatever they call. But this guy was just an avatar, fake avatar playing this stuff. I was like, it's so dumb. 6 hours until June. Oh, they already did it. Yeah, he's sniffing it. Look at that. Look how big it is. It's like 4 of his heads. Okay, it's 2 of his heads. He has a big head though. Gotta admit that. I don't know what he's saying. I watched some of the Japanese YouTubers play PlayStation 5, and I was really hoping we could get a deep dive into this new UI, but I saw nothing unless I missed a video that did. Come on, PlayStation. Are you going to show us what our 500 is going to get us? There seems to be a revolt building. Seems to be something going wrong. Now, so MBG is a super fanboy. He used to be a X-Bot, but now he's a pony. Another PlayStation 5 exclusive has been confirmed to be available at launch. We have an update on the hands-on impressions with the PS5. Oh, this is for his video. Transfer. And we talk about PS4 to PS5 save transfer situation. The situation is, it sucks, and you can't do it. That's what the situation is. That's a whole nother thing. It's like, I don't know if there's any positive news coming out of the PlayStation side when it comes to quality of life. Like, oh, it costs more. I can't play Spider-Man with my old save if I upgrade. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, first of all, you can do these things, Sony. Look, if they can't do it, then there's something wrong on the PlayStation side, and you should not buy it. You should just wait until they fix all this stuff. You know, they still didn't fix the whole freaking PSN ID stuff or whatever. They didn't fix that. They just like, let's just put it out there. It's just. I bet $1 Sony will send their PS5 for preview to non-tech Japanese YouTubers and not DF. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Are you a big PS5 fan? No, you're not, because you're not staying up until 2. Okay. Here's the first. Wait, there's 3. Okay, so you got power, and you got video image. And what's the third one? Or maybe it's like, yeah, what's the third? What's the third cable? What's the third? Is that a US? It's a US. Maybe it's a network. I don't know what the third cable is. Huh. Expectations. Yeah. Yeah, this looked ugly. This. That's true. Like, you look at this, and it's like, okay, that looks cool. This is now. This is all they did was replace this, and this, and it's the same as the DualShock, because it's the same buttons. That's hot garbage. That's like doo-doo caca. And this is where it shows the terabytes. The thing is in Russian or whatever. 664. And here's the thing. What's it called? Astrobots Playland or whatever it's called. That's 2.4 gigs. So if they actually took that out, the space number on the PlayStation 5 will be 666. 66. Come on, son. 666. That's why they put that on there. It's like, 666. We can't have that. We can't have the devil's number in our console. It looks like, doesn't it look like horns? Doesn't that PlayStation 5 look like it has horns going on? La 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 la. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really have nothing else. I wish I could find that one. That's a Travis Scott picture. So stupid. That was the dumbest thing. Oh yeah, Travis Scott got a PlayStation 5, right? Okay, well, where's the image of the games playing on it there, buddy? They're still not showing that. Why would they? This doesn't make any, like, this whole setup is kind of dumb because, like, they have a okay, so no one's living room is like this, right? You don't have one little TV stand that's this small and narrow that only your TV fits on it like that. Come on, son. Either you're putting it on the wall or you have a real actual TV stand. Two, why is the PlayStation 5 not on the TV stand? We don't have desks like this, which are like 36 inches up. No, it's going to be a coffee table. You're not putting your PlayStation 5 on a coffee table. This is a whole bunch of bullshit right here. You know why they didn't want to put it next to the TV? Because it would make it look humongous. Because it is humongous. So they're trying to fool you by having it at a different, perspective. It's a forced perspective the other way, but it's trying to trick you. And as far as isolating its size comparable to this TV, which is that 55 inch, 50 inch? Who knows? Oh wait, let me see. Is it just the two pictures? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, Sony be. I don't know, man. I'm glad I'm not wasting my money on that. I still want to see this shady stuff. What are you talking about? Is it me or Sony prefers YouTubers over industry journalists or digital foundry to tear down of box shady stuff? Digital Foundry probably has a PS5. Let's be realistic here. And isn't Xbox also giving it to some YouTubers? Plus, this PS5 showcases hands-on for a Japanese audience. Western won't get to. But Sony is taking too much time. It just sucks. Yeah, but Japan isn't getting it until a week after it comes out in the U.S. So maybe the U.S. should get it first, right? Why are the Japanese YouTubers getting it before the U.S. if we're getting it first, right? They're going to lose a lot of sales in the U.S. side. I mean, they'll get the ponies, of course, but like regular people are like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I can play it on my PlayStation 4? Nah, I'm good. Especially the parents. Don't tell the parents that Miles Morales can be played on your PlayStation 4 because that's it. Sony's done. PlayStation done. PlayStation 5 done. I think it'll be radio silence until Japanese YouTubers get PlayStation 5 on the 4th. Oh, this is October 7th. We're too far away. Oh, look at that green. You trying to be like Xbox? Get out of here. But yeah, I don't know where that picture is of the there's a little box that's like on the floor next to the thing. It's some weird, maybe it's a capture box or something. That's what I would assume it is. But Xbox has sent consoles to a wide variety of YouTubers from multiple countries. Sony, on the other hand, is acting like we are still in the early 2000s and decided that only Japanese YouTubers were worthy of having access to PlayStation 5. And they didn't send it to nobody. They had to go to Sony. So it's, dude. Big Bird. That's crazy. That's crazy scary. Sony, when they find this MF. I wonder, yeah, I am curious about teardown. Yeah, I want to see the insides. I want to see the fan. I think that the 2 fan configuration is true, so it would be 2 blowers. That'll keep it cool. But like I said, the longer you have that system, the louder it's gonna get, which is pretty much true for everything, every kind of system, like fans and all stuff. And blowers are louder than traditional fans because they have more fins, and more fins equals more moving, friction against the air, which is what causes the noise. So yeah, I saw this before. Xbox. But yeah, I got nothing else really. It's 8:30. I mean, I guess I can stop it now. Stop it. Did I retweet that? I didn't retweet that. Quick. Retweet. Just bloop it on there. Wow, more confirmation that the PS5 SSD doesn't hold a huge advantage over the Xbox Series X. In fact, it appears that Xbox is faster. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's what I said. Yep. Is it because the Astrobots Playland is on there? The whole 2 gigs is making it slower. Okay, Simpsons did an ep about the fall of the Roman Empire. Oh, Jesus, Simpsons. It's crazy. You can assume they've done a freaking episode about everything now. How many episodes are there? Like 1,000 already? Let's see. Letting journalists and influencers go hands on Series X early is a smart move. I've not just read about new features, I've seen them in action. New UI, quick resume, that's what it's called. Back combat games running better on Series X, shorter load times, etc. Where is this for PlayStation 5? Exactly. All they're doing is this, blowing on the freaking controller. I'm like, what huh? Really? True infos about the PlayStation 5 are very slow. I think they handed review units to YouTubers only, which is really annoying. Huh? I think they handed review units to Japanese YouTubers only, which is really annoying. Seems Sony much more focused on Japan for next gen. They're if they do that, they're dumb because Japan doesn't have as many gamers as like the rest of the other, like Europe and US. Japan is like between those three. Japan is the smallest gamer population, I guess. They sold, I think they sold 10 million units in Japan of PlayStation 4. So that tells you, I mean, it's 10% or less than 10% of the total amount. And I think Europe is the biggest land, and I think that the US is it's in the middle, but it's tied. It's pretty much tied with Xbox as far as sales in the U.S. But they pull ahead in other regions. So what is this? Links to all YouTube videos. So which is which? I don't. Okay, wait. Let's see if we can. We're not gonna go through. Well, I guess we can't go through all of them, right? Astro's Playroom. Let's scrub through. Let's see if there's anything good. Oh, we can do it this way. Why you got your hand all wide like that? Make the PlayStation look smaller, bigger, smaller? Here's the thing. Is it closed caption? It's in Japanese. I can't read it. That's useless. Let's keep it moving. Controller's okay. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I don't think it's all right. And people are like, oh man, the controller's so good, so they're just playing the game. Okay. Next. Don't need to see that. Let's see. Oh, hello there. Try PlayStation 5. Okay, so he's gonna be standing next to it, so you can see how big. That's huge. Oh, it's on a coffee table. But still, that setup is ridiculous. Who's going to put it on a coffee table in the middle and then have the wires? Come on, son. That make no sense. That's a big-ass console. Look at that. It's almost up to his belly button from the floor. Okay, that's not why. From the floor. And we'll go. All they're doing is playing Astro's Play. Oh, wait. They're playing other stuff, right? Oh, he's playing Godfall here. Oh, that's kind of whack. You saw that vegetation? Hold up. I'm like, hold up. That's not really good. I think that the Monkey King game looked better than this junk. And that's freaking Unreal Engine 4. It's not even Unreal 5 yet. Imagine if they update that Monkey King game to Unreal Engine 5. Hotness. You know what? Microsoft needs to buy that game. Exclusive, baby. Do it. Come on, man. Where's the frame counter? There's no frame counter? I want digital. Digital Foundry's gonna take this and do a frame. What? Do a frame analysis. Okay. Enough of you, Godfall. See what else they got. Dude, if everybody plays Astro, same person still playing a stupid game. Stupid. Dude, Astro's Playroom is hot garbage on a stick. Come on, son. Stop playing with my emotions. Japan is still the home turf of Nintendo. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know they're about having small stuff, right? So PlayStation 5 is super huge. That was one thing that was against the Xbox One when it launched. Besides it like being weak and stuff and too much money. And so now Sony's doing the exact same thing that made Xbox fail this generation. They're doing it now with the PlayStation 5, and I'm like, and I understand the xenophobia, but honestly, this is not helping. Okay, where did it switch over to? There it is. It's not helping them. There's Godfall. I guess that's the cinematic, so that's gonna be at like 30 or 24. Looks like 24. Yeah, looks like 24. There's gameplay. It's supposed to be 60, right? And they say 4K 60, but dude, there's no game gonna be 4K 60 on the PlayStation 5. It's gonna be all upscaled and dynamic resolution, which is what the Xbox One X can do right now. So, and the Series S can do it as well. I mean, they'll upscale it to, it'll be 1440p, and they'll upscale, it'll output at 4K video signal, but it can't render at 4K. So it'll upscale from 1440p, 1080p, 1440p, upscale it, output it at 4K. And that's what people don't understand. That is basically what the PlayStation 5 is doing. So when they're saying, "Oh, Xbox Series X," it's freaking $300, and it's basically doing the same thing that the PlayStation 5 is doing. And I'm looking at that, I was like, man, if it had a disc drive, a Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, and it was $299, crazy sold. But, and the thing is, it's like, you know, the whole storage thing is like, oh man, maybe I need to freaking get a storage solution. Or maybe I need to think about it, because I'm only going to have, was 512 minus, I would say minus, it's not going to be as much as the X. So let's say minus 100. Or say even if it is as much as no, it's not gonna be 200. So maybe 3, no, maybe 3 something, upper 3s, a little bit less than 400, I'd say. No, you know what? I'll say 400 gigs. 400 gigs of usable space out of the 512. That way they get 112 they can use for, you know, OS and all that other stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Because Sony's only using, let's say 825, 664. What's the math on that? 100 is 725. Huh? Wait a second. 100 was 180? Wait. So from 25 to 66 is 64 is wow, 36 plus 25 is I had it in my brain, 41. So 141, something like that. 141 gigs on a PlayStation. Is that right? Yeah, that seems to be right. Oh, I can't believe I'm sitting here watching Devil May Cry. Get out of here, man. Jesus. I forgot which one. Oh, okay, I was on there. Devil May Cry. Get out of my face. Yeah, this is one of the virtual freaking YouTuber stupid. I was like, what the hell is... So they're playing Astro Bot, because who cares? Oh, here's Godfall. Godfall. What is this? Devil May Cry they're playing? Come on, son. Why are they gonna play Devil May Cry? What the hell's wrong with you people? I don't know how to words of Japan. That sounded like it a little bit, right? I have a very deep voice, so it's hard for me to do those high pitches of stuff. I do like the font. I ain't gonna lie. Font's nice with the outline and the shadow. That's all right. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little crazy, but I kind of like that. That's like, yo, Japan's like, yep, that's Japan right now. Yeah, this game is it's like a better version of Too Human. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. It's a way better version of Too Human, but I mean, is this supposed to be like he's like missing? He's like hitting the wall. He's like, come on, who's playing? Oh, she's playing. That's right. I'm gonna assume that she's actually a she, but maybe not. Maybe she's a he. Who knows? I can't hear the voice, so it's all good. Yeah, dude, I'm like, yo, this game looks so basic. You know what I mean? There's no like, you know what makes God of War, the new one, 2018 God of War, like dope? It's like the interactive, crazy camera angles, the one shot, and all that stuff. This is like God of War without all that good stuff. But even then, God of War did this stuff better. You know what I mean? And this is who made this game? Gearbox, right? Yeah. So I guess it's good for Gearbox, but nah, I'm good. She died already? Oh, okay. So Devil May... Ooh, there's a big monster. Where's the big monster? Here it is. Go here. There's the big monster. Fight him. Fight him. Is this a... Is this supposed to be like Dark Souls, but co-op, but... No. Okay, I'm done with you. You were boring me. Is that all this is going to be? This is a bunch of people playing the two games? I bet you it is. I still want to see if there was a shot of... Okay, Astrobot again. Oh, this one doesn't have chapters on it. Or sections. Is he going to play? No, he's not going to play. Okay, that was dumb. Yo, you don't have a mask on, fool. Sorry. Wait, so these are all the videos that came out of Japan? And it's all the same stuff, basically? Playing Astrobot? Still looking for that shot where they had the crazy little... I guess it was a capture device or something on the floor. So, we got Astrobot. What was it, Playroom? Is that what it's called? Playland? Astrobot. This is garbage. Okay. What was that? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at the end? No, it's just, I guess, him. Yeah, that was whack. That was so whack. All we need is, like, Digital Foundry. That's it. We don't need all these people playing the same thing over and over again. That was the dumbest... I don't look, I don't want Sony to outright fail, but they're trying their best to do that because they're doing everything in their power to make people angry right now. And all these people are happy and like, oh yeah, let's play the role. And I'm like, yeah, this is how garbage. It's like a whole bunch of American people got the Xbox and you're going to play Crackdown 3. That's what the equivalent of this was. Like, what? Why are you showing us this hot garbage? This whack ass game. And it was, you know what it was, right? It was the one PlayStation 5, which I don't even think was on. They probably had a freaking giant computer underneath the desk with an insulated box so it wouldn't make so much noise. And with a big ass AC unit going through the floor hooked up. Like, this is our new heating solution. They used all that money to make this heating solution for this fake presentation that they're putting. I'm just saying, there was no lights on the PlayStation. Oh, they didn't show the PlayStation when it's on, I guess. Oh, no, it's on right there, right? I don't know. Whatever. So, I believe lots of Japanese YouTubers have a PS5 now and will be streaming starting tomorrow. See, that's not what happened, though. Right? Is that happening now? Am I missing something? Go to the top. I should have just pressed the top. add some cold water thrown on. Oh, same thing. Do. Walking Dead. I heard they got so many different Walking Dead shows now. It's like Walking Dead this, Walking Dead generations of people, Walking Dead the young people, Walking Dead. I'm like, there's like 3 different new Walking Dead shows. I'm like, oh, okay. If I was into Walking Dead like that, I'd be like, oh, snap. I'm so tired. It's the drugs, man. Have you seen? Says Xbox this gen. Here is a pre-production unit. Take it home to you, uncontrolled home around your friends. Take pictures, play games, let people know your opinion. Have fun. Sony this gen. Big Brother only in controlled environments, and you still can't touch the PS5. That's true. They wouldn't let them touch it. It was just like smell it. Maybe if they touched it, it would fall apart because there's nothing in there. Xbox isn't out here selling wolf tickets. They've already let it be known. Falconeer achieves 8K on Xbox Series X. If that wasn't incredible enough, Falconeer is launched day 1 on Xbox Series X. Hey, we got a next gen Xbox. Well, it's not next gen. It's cross gen. I'm gonna play that on my one. I'll retweet that. Right now. Expand your top and Bethesda. I'd follow Bethesda. PlayStation 5. I'll follow PlayStation 5. PC gaming, sure. Cloud gaming, nah, I'm good. Oh god, now they're doing this. Really? Okay, that sucks because the whole premise behind that video, the original one, is that the dude's car broke down and he had to use a skateboard to get, to where he was going, and he just, did that. And he was like I don't want to say he was a gang member or something, but he had a nice tattoo of feathers on the back of his head and his neck. I was like, oh, that's a dope tattoo. So he doesn't look like a dude just to sing a little Fleetwood Mac. That's all I'm saying. There it is. What is that? What is this? What is that? What the hell is that? I'm saving that. Let's put it on the desktop. Save it. And boom. What the hell is that? So the chair is there. The TV is here. So just to give you a sense of direction of what's going on, right? So the PlayStation is on this side over here. It's hidden, right? So this is the TV. This is like the reverse shot. And the YouTuber would sit there and play, and this is the TV they look at, and the PlayStation is like right here. What is that? Has anybody figured out? Is that like an air purifier or something? Is that what that is? Or I'm looking at it. I'm trying to think. Like, what is that? Why is there a light on it like that? Right? Why is it like it's a wire coming this way and going to something here? What's that? I don't know. That looks like an extra controller right there. Cheap ass IKEA. The hidden PS5 dev kit under the table. Huh? Oh, let me see the thread. I want to see what people are saying. It's from Japanese. Oh, try PS5 video. Okay, that's better context here. Yeah, what is it? From where is the screenshot? Oh, okay. So yeah, what is that? Lighting and camera, by all means. It's unsightly. Xbox. It's like, I thought that little thing on the end was like a camera or something. I still don't know what that is though. Is that a better picture? Let me see. So there's the arm here. There's something there with the cable going around. Boop, 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 boop. So that looks like, what would that be? Is that a microphone or something? So it kind of looks like a little GoPro or something, but that doesn't make any sense either. Let's box is like a. I don't get it. I have no idea what that thing is. It just looks like a case, though, right? It's like there's the handle, and they just kind of clamp something on top, right? And there's a. Oh, that's another box that they kind of put in the corner. You got it wrong. That is the dev kit. Oh, people got jokes. People got jokes. That's the blue light controller in the room. Blue light controller? What does that mean? Dang, I was worried for a second since it. What are you doing first time? What are they doing for the first time? Is this? It's really worse than Microsoft. I can't read that. That's the dev kit. That's a lead battery used to power camera gear. It's not a secret dev kit. Is that a battery? Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. If that's a battery, and that might be powering audio equipment like whatchamacallit, a wireless lav mic or something. Yeah, that's what that might be. That's a giant battery. Damn, that's a big ass battery. That's probably like 2 or 3 batteries in there. Has to be. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But why would they put it behind there, right? They could put it over here and just run the cable to that box instead of having this here. Or maybe they didn't have a long enough cable. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a battery pack. But come on, battery packs are smaller than that, though. Especially for the type of camera they're using. I don't know, man. So wait, let me keep going. That's for blue light control. How stupid can this actually? I refuse to believe this guy's a machine that size for blue light control. This isn't the 90s. He kind of looks like Zachary Levi, but he's like I guess he's a Bollywood dude. I don't know. Kind of looks like a. And then that's a light control box. Blue light control. It's supposed to show Xbox fan make it. Ha ha ha. I don't care actually, as long as Xbox does good. I don't mind about Sony. However, I hope PS5 players enjoy it. PS5 buyers enjoy it. It's not a dev kit. Ha ha ha. So yeah, battery seems like the best explanation right now, but I don't know. I've never seen never seen a battery pack thing like that before. Gamers will get to enjoy PS5. Will get the PS5 to enjoy his games and the story. You've been doing some corporate site work for nothing in life. You see how the narrative changes? It's like, oh, it's about the games. It's all about the games. All about the games. What happened to power, huh? If you want to do it like last gen, right, or this gen, beginning of this gen, it's all about the power. It's all about price, right? As far as I can tell, the Series S is comparable to the PlayStation 5 and a better price. So yeah, man. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Appreciate you hanging out. Look at me. I'm so tired. I mean, really. And I finally got my stuff fixed. I got 60 frames up in here, which is good. Actually, I don't think my camera does 60 frames. Or did I put it on 60 frames? I don't think I did. Maybe 30. Who knows? Doesn't matter. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna put on the music to get it out. Get out of here. Nope. We're gonna find the music. We do this every time. I need to put the right. Just, oops. Nope. 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 Alright, that's the one. Alright, y'all. Alright. Tilt the weight.